Yeah, we're just, we should be good. Yeah, it was, and I plugged into this, so yeah. Yeah, alright, thank you for letting me know. Appreciate it, yeah. What's that?
What's that?
Are you getting it?
Are you getting it? What's the green light doing?
It's just on now.
Just on now.
All green lights are on.
Alright, and the camera is turned on. You've got
Yes, sir. There's a green light.
Yeah, the camera is on.
The camera is on. Okay. Alright. For some reason it's telling me that the stream is not started, but just let's not worry about it too much. We'll hopefully get that going here.
Yeah.
Let's go to YouTube and see if I've got anything there.
I'm just trying to skip through the video, make sure I didn't miss anything. We're at the national anthem now.
Alright.
Well, Pledge of Allegiance.
Okay, I got contact. We're good. How much time, Monica? It's like in a national anthem, so about a minute.
Well, they're actually just pledging the allegiance, so that's a little faster.
Oh, they're doing the Pledge of Allegiance, okay. So let's do broadcast start, or... Alright, 3, 2, 1. No, hold on.
Ooh.
Alright, so you got about 20 seconds.
Okay. You can hear me though?
Hang up on you here.
Okay.
Alright, so you got... I'm going to just tell you when to go. And go ahead.
Hello and welcome to the broadcast of your Steamboat Sailors versus the Summit Tigers. I am Murphy Bowman. I will be calling the play-by-play for you today. It is a beautiful day here in Frisco, Colorado. We're very excited for the opening game of the 2021 spring season. If I recall correctly, this is actually the first spring game for men's high school soccer for Steamboat, at least in quite some time. Very much anticipated, and we're really excited to see how our Steamboat Sailors are looking this year. Lineups are out. We're just going to wait to see they're set up. Looks like captains are going to meet, and game will start shortly. Appreciate you guys hanging on. Took a little bit extra time to set up today. Just ran into a couple problems, but we're looking good now, and hopefully everything's good on your end. Looks like Sailors are setting up in 4-3-3 here. We got Reese Johns starting with the ball up high. Joe Scopa, Charlie Reisman getting the start. Can't make out who number 16 is quite yet, but then we got Brick Dallasis, Devin John in the back, Axel Kovac possibly. Oh no, that is Dean Smith as well on the outside there. Looks like Summit's controlling the ball. They won it off the kickoff. Here we go. Steamboat wins the ball. We're going to get a quick attack here. Ball played through to Scopa. Little collision there. Got the ball at the top. Oh, and dispossessed by Steamboat. Summit clears it out. Summit's working it up the sideline now. Middle of the field. Both teams looking a little shaky right off the start. Not much possession, but that's to be expected. Steamboat wins the ball. Very close to getting through there. but a wall of Tigers take over the ball. Ball's getting played down the sideline now. Looked off sides. Charlie Welch is setting up, and a great save by Charlie. By the sophomore goalkeeper making a start here. He's going to throw it out to the sideline to his defender. They're going to try to work something through. Doesn't work. Number 9 for Summit takes the ball away. Summit's working their way to the top of the 18, and dispossessed. Just got too much on that one. Charlie Welch just comfortably picking that ball up. He's going to value the field, see what his options are. He's going to boot that one away right to a Summit defender, but it looks like it was a handball right in front of our center ref there. Looks like we have 3 referees, which is unusual for Summit. Sometimes they have difficulty getting that third one in, but it's good to see. Hopefully it's a very good game by the referees, as you can always hope for. Devin John's going to boot that one up to the field, looking for a striker up top. Gets headed to the corner, and Summit's going to kick that one out. Great start here. Both teams just a little shaky, but with no preseason scrimmages, what can you expect? So this is their first time playing outside of their respective teams. And a shot by Steamboat and goal by Joe Scopa. Caught me a little off guard there, but throw in, just a miscommunication on Summit's part. And Joe Scopa just with a great volley into the back of the net. Looked like almost top 90 there. I don't think he'll complain about that. It's a great goal by Steamboat and a great way to start here in the first 3 minutes. Here I was talking about how both teams are a little slow to start, but I guess I was wrong, proving me wrong. Summit takes a kickoff here, possessing it in the back in the midfield. Devin John's going to boot that one up, and then a Summit Tigers just going to boot that one to Charlie. Charlie's going to boot that up, and it's out for a throw-in. Summit throw-in. Summit's throwing right to their player. Bounces around. Summit gets the ball, playing it up the sideline, went under a Summit player's foot, and out for a Steamboat throw. Forgive me, I do not have the Steamboat or the Summit Tigers roster at the moment. Trying to get one, so hopefully that comes soon. Until then, I will try my best to make it clear. Steamboat throw over the heads of 2 players. Summit wins the ball. They're possessing it here. Number 18 for Summit's going to play it back to their defense. And they're going to play it up the sideline. Possess it there for a little. Boot across the field. Smith there, header to Cardillo. Cardillo to Joe Scopa. Scopa's going to try to control it, loses it. Shot and a block. Long shot there by a Summit player and a block. Looks like the Summit player is a little shaken up there. I'm going to take a second to see if he's okay. I think probably just got the wind knocked out of him. Looks like it's actually going to be a free kick here off that shot. Should have been a throw-in. Didn't see much of a foul, but we're going to go with it. Steamboat setting up, standing up the 18 here. Looks like no wall. Chip down the middle for Summit's free kick. Joe Scopa blocks it. Charlie Reisman gets a ball, plays it up, and looks like he was fouled. The ball's going to come back. Some good sportsmanship there by the Summit player, making sure that Charlie's all right. And we got Dallas setting up for the free kick here. Surveying his options, trying to find an open man, and he's just going to boot that one up. He finds Scopa, but not before a Summit Tiger gets a touch on it and plays it back. And well, Steamboat Summit got the ball now. They're working their way up the field. Dispossessed. Great defense by Devin John. Charlie Reisman has the ball now. He's going to possess it, play it back. Ball made its way back to Charlie Welsh. He's going to play it to Charlie Reisman here. Reisman taking it up the field, ball down the sideline, and looks like Reese John couldn't get there, but kicked out for a Steamboat throw. Rick Dallas is going to take this one, trying to find Charlie Reisman. Summit defense gets up and heads it out for another throw-in. We are 6 minutes in, and we have almost a shot on goal for, can't see from here, but for Steamboat, just missed here in Frisco. 6 minutes in, 1-0, your Steamboat Sailors with an early goal by Joe Scopa. Just one great shot to the top corner. Steamboat going left to right on your radio dial here. Looks like goal kick going to be headed down by Steamboat, controlled, and now dispossessed, and Summit has it. Summit's trying to find a way through and keep, kind of getting knocked around, and finally pops out to Summit player. Now Steamboat takes over. Looks like can't make it out from here, but Steamboat player trying to do some fancy footwork, loses the ball. Summit's working their way up the field now, top of the 18, and looks like we have a foul, and it's going to be a free kick for Summit. Just getting there a little late by Devin John. No worries. Looks like Charlie Welch is going to be setting up the wall here. And when you're setting up the wall, call Alpine Lumber, the contractor's choice and the homeowner's friend. Go see Skip and the gang at Alpine Lumber for all your building needs. Summit setting it up. Referees making sure that the goalkeeper is ready to go. And now we wait. Summit takes a crack at it and into the hands of Charlie Welch comfortably. He rolls it out to Charlie Reisman. Reisman plays it in the middle field to, looks like that was Henry Cardillo. Cardillo to Scopa, and looks like there's going to be a foul for Summit now. Summit free kick. Don't quite know how that one happened, but maybe it's a drop ball actually. Yeah, no Steamboat player was there to take the drop ball, so Summit won that one right off the bat. Dispossessed by Summit, running back behind, and now Summit got control, and they're trying to work their way up the field, but not before Devin John says, "No, my ball," and wins it. Tough collision there in the middle of the field, but Steamboat comes out with the ball, looking to work their way up, and dispossessed. Summit's going to take over right about the midfield line, and Devin John steps in, wins the ball. Looks like Henry Cardillo. Cardillo's going up, finds Charlie Reisman. Reisman's into the 18. Look for a shot and save. Oh, that was a great opportunity for Reisman. Great save by the Summit keeper. Reisman makes a fancy move in the corner of the field, plays it across, and no one was there. Well, there were people there, just no one got something to it. Looks like we have a Steamboat player, hands on his knees, trying to work through something. Looks like he may have got hit in a spot that doesn't feel too good, but he's walking it off, and it is now a Summit throw on the sideline. Waiting for Summit to take the throw in. Looks like that was number 16 who got a little shaken up on the play, and the moment cannot find his name. But Steamboat wins the ball in the middle of the field in their attacking third, trying to get through. A cluster of Summit players does not come out with the ball. Summit now working their way up the field and playing it through. Now it's just Summit versus Charlie Welch. Welch is in, and Summit had a great opportunity there. Looks like Welch didn't get a hand to it, but it went out for a goal kick. Great chance for Summit there, and Steamboat just looking a little slow on the through ball there, slow to react, but I mean, didn't result in the goal, so that's all right. Looks Steamboat possessing it in their backfield now. Dispossessed by number 9 for Summit takes over. They're just going to knock it around, play it down the sideline. And 17 here, the captain for Summit, is going to play a ball in and head it away for a throw-in for Steamboat. Looks like Smith there got ahead to it, and shortly after a Summit Tiger did as well. Steamboat possessing it on their far sideline now and kicked out for a Summit throw-in. It is 10 minutes into the game here, 1-0, your Sailors on top. Great goal by Joe Scopa. Summit throws the ball in, kicked away, and we're going to have a repeat. Looks like number 11 over there for Summit is going to, well, now number 9 throws it in to the middle of the field, top of the 18, bounces over a Steamboat defender, miscommunication, and out for a throw-in possibly. Miscommunication there by the Steamboat defender and the Steamboat goalkeeper, and Summit Tiger just got behind our defense, took a shot, but looks like he missed wide, and now it's a goal kick for Steamboat. Welch sets his ball up in the middle of the 6, boots it up to Joe Scopa. Scopa heads it on, but nobody's there for Steamboat. Looks like that's Liam Catterson who is close to it. Scopa now wins the ball back off a 50-50 ball, and Smith passes to Smith. Smith to Catterson. Catterson to Scopa. Scopa to, I believe, I'm not sure who that one is, but number 16 for Steamboat. And that's now the ball's out for a Summit or a Steamboat throw-in. Looks like that is Brick Dallasis to take the throw-in. Throws into Devin John. John to Cardillo. Cardillo looking for the through ball to Reese John, but did not find him. Cardillo wins the ball back here, gives it away to Summit. Summit making their way down the sideline, but just a bit too much on that one, and the Summit attacker could not get there. It's going to be a throw-in. Brick's going to take it. Throws it back to Scott. Jackson Scott plays it up the field into the middle field, dispossessed. Lost it on 50-50 ball, but the Summit player was fouled, and it's going to be another Summit free kick. Setting this one up. Steamboat's holding the line at the 18 here. Awaiting the kick. It's looking so good so far by your Steamboat Sailors. Not much to complain about. The free kick is straight into Charlie Welch's hands, where he's just going to catch it and boot it up the field. Now he's looking to find Reese John there, but did not. Summit played it right to Steamboat player. Steamboat takes it and dispossessed by Summit now. Looks like Joe Scopa won a 50-50 ball. Now Liam Catterson is going up the field and the ball gets kicked out by a Summit player. Throw in for Steamboat. Reese John gets the ball at the 6, and good cross there, but the goalkeeper cut it off. Good play by your Steamboat Sailors there. Reese John trying to find a good cutback, but no one was there in time. Looks like Devin John heads it back to Charlie Welch now. Welch plays it quickly out to Steamboat players. Steamboat dispossesses the ball. Summit through in the 18-yard box. On the end line, 22 for Summit. Missed the ball. 18 follows up and over. It's good. Missed the goal. But now it's going to be a Steamboat goal kick. Scary event there for Steamboat, holding their breath when a Summit Tiger whiffed the ball, popped out to another Summit Tiger who blew it over the goal. Welch now taking the goal kick out to Reisman. Reisman controls it but goes out of bounds. Throwing for the Summit Tigers, throw it in. playing at the top of the 18. Shot and great save by Welch. Welch is up, trying to get the ball back and wins it. Great play there by Welch. Looks like he might be a little shaken up on the play, though, or he's just going to take his time, as a keeper does. He gets up, and he's all good. Just stayed down a little bit longer than usual, but he's good now. Throws the ball out, tries to get it to Charlie Reisman, just a bit short. Steamboat wins the ball back. Looks like Henry Cardillo plays to Scopa. Scopa trying to get it through, but dispossessed by a Summit defender. Steamboat wins the ball back. Nope, now it's a Summit Tiger who gets the ball. Tries playing it up the line. Summit's working it up the far sideline now, or the near sideline now. Dispossessed Henry Cardillo wins the ball and is fouled. It's going to be a free kick here for Steamboat. Looks like it's going to be Devin John to take it. Steamboat looking good here so far, on top 1-0. We have 23 minutes left on the clock here in the first half. Devin John steps back to take the free kick, boots it up, finds Henry Cardillo at the top of the box, who plays it to... and looks like we have a PK here for Steamboat. It was Reese John who was fouled. A great through ball by Henry Cardillo, and Reese John, trying to get to the ball, gets fouled. Now looks like John's going to take this one. Reese John, that is, the younger of the two John brothers. Now it's John versus the Summit Tiger keeper. Ref making sure everybody's in order. John sets up the ball, steps back, and now we're awaiting the whistle. Summit keeper trying to make himself look big, trying to intimidate. The ref does not like the placement of the water bottle for the Summit keeper, makes him moves it, and John is waiting. And goal! Great taking PK straight down the middle, making the Summit keeper dive the wrong way. And an easy goal here for Steamboat. That happened from a great through ball from Henry Cardillo, and Reese John getting taken down in the box by a Summit player. The PK was well executed by John, and it is 2-0 your Steamboat Sailors. Russell's Auto Salon, your premier full-service auto body shop, where you always meet by accident. Russell's Auto Salon, they come highly recommended. Kickoff here by Summit, working their way down the sideline. Looks like Scopa won that ball away from a Steamboat or a Summit player, and Steamboat was fouled there on the play. Charlie Reisman looks to take it. Summit player steps in there quickly, saying no quick free kick for you. And looks like Brick plays it, takes a free kick, plays it right into Reese John. Reese John controls it, getting it, trying to find a through ball there on the far side. Liam Catterson wins the ball, plays it to the Steamboat player in the box now. Steamboat trying to win the ball here in the 18 and don't quite get it, but they do earn a throw-in. Steamboat throw-in here in their attacking half. Always good. I wonder who that is that's going to take it. Hard to see when they're so far away. Steamboat player throws it in, headed away by the Tigers, and it is Reese John, or Devin John, who wins the ball off that header, doing some fancy footwork now, plays it to Catterson. Catterson cannot handle that one, and it's out for a Tigers throw. Devin John is one of our recruits. He is going to play at West Virginia Wesleyan next year, one of Steamboat Sailors seniors. So that is very exciting. Summit Tigers dispossess it. Reisman takes over the ball. Great tackle there by Summit Tiger to win it back from Reisman. Summit plays the ball down, and looks like Welsh is just going to pick that one up. Looks like Summit's playing pretty direct, trying to get a ball through, trying to find a runner, but Welsh is doing well in getting up and making sure that doesn't happen. Summit's possessing it here in the middle of the field, and looks like that's Oliver Cardillo just checked in. He tries to play a ball through to Reese John, gets just under John's foot, and Summit Tigers kick it out for a throw-in. And looks like this is going to be Smith to throw it in to Catterson. Catterson controls it, plays it back to Smith, but not quite, and Summit takes over at about the half. And now Steamboat going back the other way. Looks like Oliver Cardillo trying to play it through, hit a Summit defender, and Summit takes over. Not before their goalkeeper boots it up to midfield, and Steamboat wins the ball back. 50-50 challenge there, won by Steamboat, but just couldn't handle the sauce on that pass and lose it. Oh, great tackle there by Scopa, but it pops out to Summit midfielder, and Summit's making their way up, and a foul on Brick, and it's going to be a Summit Tiger free kick about a yard off of the 18 here. Better set up early. Summit Tiger looked like he was going to take that free kick early. Decided against it. Too many Steamboat players here in the way. And now he calls for 10. Going to take some time. Steamboat's going to set up their wall. Five-man wall. Welch is going to step to his near post. Get them all lined up. Hope that they stay strong there and block this shot. Looks like it's going to be 17 here to take it for the Summit Tigers. He is in a Cristiano Ronaldo stance. Stare down with the wall. Wondering who's going to chicken out. Hopefully nobody. Oh, he plays it short. 18 here for Summit. Takes a shot and off the upright or the crossbar of the goal post for football. The goals here at the Summit High School field are a little funky, and their field goal and their soccer goal are the same thing. Looks like Welch is going to boot it up to Reisman. Great touch by Reisman. Controls it on the sideline, trying to get it through. Kicked out by Summit player. Oh, now they're going to say kicked out by Reisman. Summit here takes a quick throw, plays it into the middle of the field. Dispossessed, just ran over the ball. And looks like Reese John's going to take over here on the top. They're in the middle of the field. He plays it back to Smith. Smith tries to play it to Catterson, but kind of hit his shin there. Not the best ball, and Summit kicks it out for a throw-in. If you're just joining us, it is 2-0 your Steamboat Sailors on top of the Summit Tigers. We have 17 minutes left on the clock. Good start to the first game of the season here for your Steamboat Sailors. No complaints so far. Few miscommunications as to be expected. Summit trying to get something here at the top of the 18, but Steamboat boots it away. And it's out for a Summit High School throw-in. Number 16 for Summit's rocking a top knot here. Haven't seen that in a while, but no complaints. He's going to throw it in, and the ball gets dispossessed here by Summit. Now it's Reisman going down the sideline. He stops it, pulls it back, plays Cardillo. Cardillo now middle of the field, plays it through to, I believe that's Liam Catterson. Catterson ball through, and nobody's there to get a head on it. Great play from one side of the field to the other, and now it is out for a Summit throw-in. Looking pretty good here for the first game of the season, not being able to have any scrimmages. Now Steamboat looks like here gets fouled right on the side, or I guess it might just be a throw-in. Oh no, it's gonna be a free kick here for Steamboat. About parallel with the 18 here. But right by the sideline. Looks like it's going to be Brick to take it. Brick's looking around, trying to find his open man. He's going to cross it in. Great ball, just over everybody's head. Looked like Reese John tried to rise up for it, but just couldn't get there. Now ball is back with Welch, but not before a foul is called on Steamboat Sailors. It's going to be a Summit County free kick here right at just over midfield. And Steamboat's trying to get everybody behind the ball to defend this kick. Summit setting it up, looking, evaluating his options, and he's going to boot this one right down the middle of the field, possessed by a Summit County or a Summit Tiger player, but looks like he's going to be called for a high kick. Looks like Welch is going to take this free kick, top of the 18, and pump fake there, and now boots it down the middle. Right to Reese John, but he did not quite get there. Summit County player won it in the air. Now Summit's working down the middle of the field and offsides by Summit. They were trying to get a quick one there, but their attacker was just a tad offsides, and now it's kick for Devin John. Devin John plays Charlie Reisman. Reisman working it down the field, tries to play one through, and Summit beats the Steamboat player to it, but it's going to be Steamboat throw-in. Reisman doing well here. I believe he's a sophomore and making a big impact so far in this first game. That's always good to see when the young players are stepping up and playing to the occasion. Looks like Steamboat had a substitution, and checking in for us is number 35, Hernandez. The throw-in was taken away by Summit, but Steamboat wins it back. Hernandez working his way down the sideline, gets it to gets the ball taken away. Summit now trying to work their way down the field. Plays a through ball, but just too much on that one, and it's going to be a Steamboat throw-in. Looks like it's going to be Smith to throw it in to number 33, which is Mendoza. I think he's been in the game for a little bit here, but first action he's getting. He plays it back to Devin John. Devin John boots it up the field and headed out by Summit Tigers. Tigers look to be a little bit on their heels here in the first game, but I mean, it's only the first half. Hopefully Steamboat can stay on top here. Throw in over the head of the Summit Tigers, but well dealt with and booted away. Steamboat wins the ball back. Catterson working his way, beating some defenders. Fancy footwork. Ball pops out to Cardillo, and ball kicked away before it got there. Looks like it is now going to be a Steamboat throw-in after Summit Tiger deflected it, I believe. Not before we get a substitution here, and that may be Axel Kovac making his debut in the first game of the season. Looks like on the far side it is Oliver Cardillo to throw it in. Looking for someone, can't find anybody. Tries to find Reese John. Reese John in on goal. And a collision with the goalkeeper. Clean though. The goalkeeper was able to knock that one away. Great chance there, but just could not get it through into the back of the net. It is booted away and turns out to be a Summit Tigers throw-in. The Tigers headed up high, brought down by Devin John. John plays it to her, I believe that was Mendoza, and Summit Tigers kicked it out. Big throw behind the Summit Tigers defense, and the goalkeeper for the Tigers is just going to take it over, tell everybody to get up. Not too happy that that one got through, and now he's going to punt this one away. big booming kick, and Devin John is strong in the air and heads that one away. It's going to be a Summit Tiger throw-in. Ball bouncing around, no one can bring it down. Now a Steamboat player does. That is Leeson. Leeson gets fouled, and it's going to be a free kick for Steamboat now, right at midfield. Reisman sets it up, tries to go for a quick one, doesn't. Now plays it through. Great ball by Reisman, and a Summit Tiger just got there right before two incoming Steamboat players. Great play here for Steamboat so far in their first game. They are on top 2-0 and 10 minutes left in the first half. I don't think that they could have asked for any better of a start to the season. We're a little bit unsure about how it was going to go, and now the ball is going to be kicked out of the Summit Tigers 18 box. But as I was saying, they weren't sure how they were going to be because they had nobody to compare themselves to except themselves. Only inter-squad scrimmages this preseason. Due to COVID, you're not allowed to play any other opponents from anywhere else. So a little unsure how the start to the season would go, but I don't think they would have it any other way. Now Summit's working their way up, and Devin John steps in and gets a strong foot there, plays it up to Kovac. Kovac loses it. Now it's Summit ball. Summit's possessing it in the back with their back defensive players, and dispossessed. Kovac is trying to run it down. He does. Tries to play a through ball to Reisman. Reisman wins it, plays it over Summit County defender or Summit Tiger defender, and he'll kick it out for a I think they're saying a throw-in. Tough angle to see. No, they're going to go with a goal kick right by the flag there. Hard to tell. And it looks like this is going to be Hernandez to take the corner kick. He plays a ball in over the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper misread that one. Wasn't able to punch it away, but Summit luckily clears it out. Summit Tiger goalkeeper not too happy about that, but thought he was fouled on the play maybe. And now the ball's on the other side of the field. Looks like that was Welch coming out being a sweeper keeper and booting that one all the way into the snow on our far side. Ball boy has to go snowshoeing to get that one. Now it's a throw in here for the Summit Tigers. They're going to switch the thrower and try to get some better options. And they throw it into the middle of the 18-yard box. Summit comes out with the ball, but he just boots it away, and it is going to be a goal kick now. Charlie running after the ball, not knowing he has ball boys. That's okay, though. Like the hustle. So far for Steamboat, we have a goal by Reese John, PK, and a great volley by Joe Scopa. Welch boots it into the middle of the field. Steamboat possesses it, brings it down. Looks like that was Mendoza trying to play through to Kovac. Kovac loses it, and it's a Steamboat throw-in. And the ball gets played in and back out for another Steamboat throw-in. Looks like Reese John here to throw it in. Ball into the box. And Kovac wins it, plays it to Leeson. Leeson gets it kicked away, and now Summit's on the attack. Summit tries to play it through, but Devin John steps in and has trouble bringing it down. Now it's Summit back on the attack, but not before John wins the ball back, and now Steamboat's going back at the Summit goal. But the Summit keeper is able to pick that one up, just a bit too much for any Steamboat player to run onto, and Now Summit's possessing the ball. Summit working their way down right at the midfield, trying to make a switch there of the fields, as we say, and on the near side, Summit was not able to possess it. Now Reisman has a throw-in. Looks like we have the substitution, Henry Cardillo, making his way back in. Good to see. He has been playing very well so far. Reisman trying to find Hernandez. Hernandez not quite there. Looks a little shaken up on the play. Now Summit has the ball, possessing it at about midfield, trying to work their way through the Steamboat defense. They're just going to possess it here, right around midfield. Can't find anything, and they finally find a pass, and I believe that there's actually a foul on the play and another Summit free kick. I think if Steamboat could only do one thing different this half, it would probably be not to foul as much. They have been having a lot of free kicks called on them in their defensive half, which is never good. Never want to see that. But they have defended them well so far. Summit lining up for the kick. He's going to boot that one down, straight down the field. Steamboat is able to come away with the ball. Great defending there by, I believe, Leeson. Leeson gets knocked down, loses the ball, and a Summit player decides to take a long shot, and Welch will possess it here. He drops the ball to his feet, trying to find some options, boots it down the field, trying to find Kovac. Ball bounces under a Summit Tiger defender's foot. Now Henry has a ball. Henry passes to his brother, who tries to find somebody in the middle of the field. Nobody was there to run onto it, and the Summit keeper is going to possess that, boot it down the field now, and Devin John staying strong in winning the ball in the air there. And now it is out for Summit throw-in. They take it quick. Fancy move there by the Summit attacker. Just a little flick was it with his heel over Devin John, but Devin John was able to kick that one out. It is the first Summit Tigers corner kick of the half here, and looks like they're going to load the box up with their players. Almost all Steamboat players are back to defend this. Corner kick is taken, played to the middle of the field. Fancy scorpion kick there by a Summit player, just over the net, and it is out for a Steamboat goal kick. Looking good so far here. 3 minutes left in the first half. 2-0 your Steamboat Sailors. The all-new Steamboat Motors Ford, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram trucks with store-to-door service. Shop them online at steamboatmotors.com west. Steamboat on Highway 40. Now Steamboat's going to possess the ball in the back, lose the ball now. Summit's going to take the ball up, trying to get a through ball here, and the ball had a little bit too much power to go, or for a Summit Tigers attacker to run onto it, and it goes out for another Steamboat goal kick. Welch plays that one out and boots it up. Summit wins it, and Reisman tries to win it back but kicks it out for a throw-in. Now Summit throws it in, top of the 18, headed away by number 17 on your Sailors, Jackson Scott, and that leads to a Sailors free kick, I believe. I think that was Leeson who was taken down, shrugging off his shoulder. May have landed on it a little funny, but he seems to be fine now. Looks like Devin John's back to take the free kick. He boots that one up, trying to find Hernandez, I believe. But a Summit Tiger wins that one in the air. But Charlie Reisman wins the ball back and gets it to Henry Cardillo. Cardillo now trying to find his brother, but pulls it back to Reisman. Reisman now to John. John takes a long shot, but just didn't have enough power. It could have been a shot or a cross to Cardillo Jr., I will say, the youngest one, and the Summit Tigers goalkeeper will possess it and boot it up the field, only to go out for a Steamboat throw-in. And looks like that was Smith to throw it in. Ball goes through a crowd, and looks like the Tigers kick it back to their goalie, who just boots it right back to over the Steamboat defense. Oh, but that's going to be offsides, and looks like 45 seconds left, and there might be, looks like yellow for booting the car. Yep. Number 17 for Summit is getting a yellow for booting the ball away. He was not happy with the call of offsides and decided to kick that one to the moon. He will get a little bit of punishment for that one, has to make his way out, sit on the bench until his coach deems he's worthy to go back in. John now back to take the free kick. Devin John, and telling everybody to get up, boots it up the field, finds Leeson, but just out of reach, and it goes out for Summit Tigers throw-in. Looking good so far here for your Steamboat Sailors. First half almost over, 24 seconds left. Summit's attacking now, but Devin John knocks the ball away. Summit Tigers win the ball back, possessing it, getting it to the outside on our near side here, and playing the ball into the corner, trying to get a cross in. And played out. And that will be half. 2-0 for your Steamboat Sailors here. Not a bad first half. They're going to see what they need to improve on, but from my perspective, I would say that they are looking good so far for their first half. Looks like John's in the middle of the field talking to one of the referees about something, may not have been happy about a call, wants to get some clarification on that. But Steamboat looking good so far in the first half of their first game in this spring season. Pretty unorthodox season, may I say the least. But I think that they are not going to complain about how it started. Hopefully they can continue this into the second half. Quick word from our sponsors. The Paoli Group with Colorado Group Realty. Let Chris Paoli and his team help with all your real estate needs. Whether buying or selling, the Paoli Group has you covered. Yeah, I mean, 2-0. Reese John with a PK, and Joe Scopa for the first goal. Just a rocket into the upper 90. Great volley. And that started the Sailors off on a great start. And like I said, Reese John got fouled in the box a few minutes after and was able to put that one away. So great start here. And now we will be going to break. We'll be right back on your Steamboat Sailors Sports Connection. versus the Summit Tigers. I was able to pick up a picture of the Summit Tigers roster, so hopefully I can start saying some of their names. And, well, the Sailors are looking to continue playing very well in their first game. They are up 2-0, leading into the first half. And hopefully they can keep the train rolling. Yeah, as I said, they're leading 2-0, goal by Scopa and a goal by Devin John, the younger brother, Reese John, the younger brother of Devin John. Two very good goals. Scopa just sniped it into the top 90 off a volley, and John was able to make the keeper dive the wrong way on a penalty and put it straight down the middle. As much as you may not think that would work, it does most of the time if you're able to sell it. And John was really able to sell that one. Had the keeper flying the other way. Summit Tigers looking to come back, and your Steamboat Sailors are trying to hold their lead. Very great first half. I don't think they would have it any differently. I'm sure Coach Bowman is very happy, and not much to say in that huddle except keep it going. Looks like we're going to have Liam Catterson back out on the field. I know he had a little bruising on his ribs, just a little injury, but he's looking good so far. We got Reese John back up top for you in the number 9 position, and looks like Leeson there on the far side. Then we have number 43, which is Tyler Jacobs. I believe he's just checking in. And then in the midfield we have Scopa, along with Mendoza. And then in your back we have Dean Smith, or Smith Dean, Devin John. Can't see that. Hard to look through the window. And then Charlie Reisman at your right back. Summit kicks the ball off. They look to go forward, but Reese John with the ball. He's going to take a long shot, and it's going to be wide. Looks like similar goalkeeper from before, number 0 for Summit Tigers. He's still in the goal. That is William. And now it's a goal kick. William is not going to take the kick. He's going to have one of his defenders booted up straight down the field. Mendoza is not able to win that 50-50 ball. Now it's down the counter-attack. Line plays to number 14 of Summit, plays the ball across. And Welch could not quite get there, but it was called offside. And if anything actually developed from that play other than a goal kick, we would have been all right. Looks like Welch backed out there because he heard the whistle blow and didn't want to get in a collision with the Summit Tiger attacker. Welch is going to try to kick this one up. He boots it up. Fine. To be Leeson. Leeson bounces under his foot, bumped too high for his own good, and now Summit has the ball. Summit boots it up the field, and looks like that is Jackson, who tries to win it, cannot. Now it's number 17 for Summit, working his way up the field, to play it off. Now Summit bringing the ball to the near side. Through ball, number 10 for Summit. He's going to try to get across, but John knocks corner, good defending there by Devin John, kicking the ball away from the Summit attacker before he was able to get in across. But not out of the woods yet, because it is a corner kick for Summit. Lining it up, everybody back for Steamboat, down the middle, and a Summit Tiger just heads it up and over through the uprights. And once again, Welch has a goal kick. quick thank you to our sponsors, Steamboat Ace Hardware, the helpful place for hardware, plumbing tools, grills, garden, and more, offering you knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products west of Steamboat in Curve Plaza. Looks like Steamboat kicked it out for a Summit goal kick, and Summit throw-in, my bad. And they're going to throw it in, get dispossessed, and now Scopa tries to get the ball, bounces over his foot, straight to his Summit attacker, and after getting it bobbled around, the ball makes its way back to the Summit defense where they possess it, play it through, and they played it through to one of their players who just ran into Devin John, the wall, and he boots it away. Summit now throwing, tries to get it over Devin John, but he does not allow that. He boots that one up the field. Now it's over to Jacobs, my bad. He plays it out to the far side. Steamboat loses the ball. I believe that was Oliver Cardillo. No, that was Leeson. But now Summit's on the attack. Summit tries to take a long shot, gets deflected away by who is that? Number 6, Dean, and bounces around. Steamboat comes out with the ball. They kick it out for another throw-in for Summit. The Tigers have had plenty of throw-ins, and yet another Tiger throw-in. The Sailors looking good here, trying to stay strong, not let Summit gain too much field on these throw-ins. And the throw-in is taken, bounces around, comes out, and Devin John's there to kick it away, just to Summit attacker who is fouled, and another Summit free kick. This one is about middle of the field, I want to say about 30, little more than 30 yards away. Ref's picking something up in front of the ball. No wall here for Steamboat, and the Summit player's going to walk up, take the kick. He puts it on net, and didn't put it on net. He just kicked that one through the uprights. I'd say that was probably about a 37-yard field goal there. Should try out for the football team. Looks like Welch kicks it, goal kick, and kicks it out to Jacobs. Jacobs gets taken down, and it is apparently a Summit throw-in. They throw it in quick, trying to find their target defender, but who is it? Devin John, just to kick it away there, straight to the Summit goalkeeper, who catches it, possesses it, and boots it right back. And Devin John tries to win a ball, but it goes under his foot. Somehow comes back to him. He now plays it and tries to find Mendoza, but gets the ball taken away, and they play it back to the Summit goalkeeper, who boots it up, and after bouncing around, it is now keep bouncing around, and that would be a foul. That looked like it hurt on Mendoza. Hopefully he's okay. That did not look comfortable at all. The Summit Tiger just landed on Mendoza's knee. This is not good. It is a free kick for Steamboat, but Mendoza's still on the ground. We're awaiting someone to come on the field here and help him out. Looks like Coach Reisman and the Summit trainer are going to make their way, and Mendoza's still down, hand over his face. Now he's sitting up. Since we have a break in the game, I'd like to thank our sponsors. Let's see. Alpine Lumber, the contractor's choice and the homeowner's friend. Go see Skip and the gang at Alpine Lumber for all your building needs. And Russell's Auto Salon, your premier full-service auto body shop where you always meet by accident. Russell's Auto Salon, they come highly recommended. Also, Steamboat Ace Hardware, the helpful place for hardware, plumbing tools, grills, gardens, and more, offering you knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. West Steamboat in the Curve Plaza. Looks like Mendoza's getting helped off the field, not putting much weight on his right leg there. Not looking good. Hopefully he's okay. He's been playing in the game a good amount. Steamboat hate to lose him. He's been just doing some real good stuff. Looks like Welch not for. I believe that is Cardillo tries to step in, and he is able to cut a little bit of delay. Now Summit back on attack, and Scopa wins the ball. It pops out right to Summit defender. Summit's working it up the way. They're on the near sideline. Take a shot, and Welch just sees the ball into his hands and catches it comfortably. He did have two oncoming Summit Tiger players, but he was able to catch that one with much comfort. He throws that one up, and it's out for a throw-in. Summit takes the throw-in, and Joe Scopa comes out with it. And he plays it down to Reese John. Reese John controls it in the corner. He's trying to make his way into the 18-yard box, tries to find Catterson at the top, but booted away by the Summit Tigers. They're coming back at the Sailors. They play a ball down the near sideline, and it is Leeson to get it, and looks like he is fouled, but actually it is no, the ref is a little confused. It's okay. It is a Steamboat goal kick. The ref was pointing the wrong way at first, confused me, and confused himself. Devin John now to set it up. He's going to take his time, catch his breath, evaluate the field, and he's going to boot it up, trying to find Cardillo, who's wide open, but the ball was a little short. A Summit defender steps in and got it. Now, John won the ball, tried to play a through ball to Oliver Cardillo, but the Summit keeper was able to get there before Cardillo. He boots that one up and high, bouncing around at about midfield. Leeson tries to win it. Pops out to John. John heads it away. Now it's Catterson against Summit Tiger. And the ball's still bouncing around like they're having trouble bringing it down. Just kicking it back and forth. Still bouncing around just all over the place. And finally, Summit Tigers bring it down. And they kick it out for a throw-in. For a second there, nobody had possession. It was just like pinball, bouncing around. No one could bring it down. Tough to play that way. But finally, it goes out. Teams can regroup, and Steamboat's going to throw it in. Looks like throwing to the middle of the field. Goes to John. Reese John plays it out to Catterson. Catterson tries to play him back. Take away this defender. And now Reisman is trying to take the ball back. He's running down the field with his Summit defender. And they work their way around Reisman. But Devin John steps in and is able to get a draw to it, kick it back. Well, I believe now they're calling a foul on Summit. That may have occurred a little bit ago. Maybe this is a drop ball. I don't really know what this is. The ref told the Summit player to back off. I really don't know what's going on here. Devin John boots that one up to Catterson. Catterson is bodied off the ball, but he sticks with it, tries to get a foot in there, and is not able to win it. Now Summit plays a through ball. It is Welch versus a Summit attacker, and Welch is able to get that one out of bounds. It is 2-0, 10 minutes into the second half. Summit throw-in, quick throw-in. Welch is still out of his box. He finally gets situated, and Steamboat wins it back. They're able to save that one there. That could have been very bad. But luckily, the Steamboat defenders were on it. Now Catterson making his way up. He plays it through, tries to find Reisman. Reisman plays it through to Scopa. Scopa's possessing it. on the far side of the 18 box, trying to find Reese there, but just a little behind and kicked away by a Summit defender. Throw in. Catterson finds John. John trying to get the ball, gets kicked away, but not before coming back, and had a chance there in the box for Cardillo. He wasn't able to get a shot off. And now we have Catterson with the ball on the near sideline trying to do some fancy footwork, not able to get it through. He throws it into Reisman. Reisman control it, and the ball gets kicked away by a Summit defender. It is 2-0 here in the second half. We are 12 minutes in. Steamboat Sailors on top of the Summit Tigers. Great first start. Looks like we might have an injury on the play here on the Summit Tigers. That would be number 11. And let me they said unplug the camera. Yeah, audio keeps dropping from the radio station, so sorry, working through some technical difficulties.